Driving down a deserted back road at 2 a.m. while mocking local ghost stories is the fastest way to end up in a real-life horror film. These two friends were cutting through thick fog on a stretch of highway infamous for sightings of the woman in white. They were laughing it off, convinced the local folklore was nothing more than an urban myth. But the second their high beams pierced the fog, their laughter died instantly when they caught this.
Unless that's just a light post, but it looks like something white over there.
Oh yeah. No, you guys, we're getting haunted as fuck.
Did they stop?
No.
She turned or looked at you.
She's walking back.
Look at the shoulder on the right side of the road. A pale woman in a full white dress is literally standing alone in the pitch black. Watch how unnaturally she twitches right before the car passes her. The driver hits the gas in sheer terror, but watch the rearview mirror. The second they pass her, she completely disappears. There is literally nowhere she could have run in 2 seconds. Believers swear this is genuine footage of the legendary woman in white, while skeptics say it's a prankster or a stranded hitchhiker. If you saw this standing on the side of an empty highway at night, would you stop to help or speed away? Tell me your answers below because I am not stopping for this one. When you flick a light switch in the dark and nothing happens, that's the exact nightmare Antonio found himself in. Home alone in the dead of night, he's forced to creep downstairs guided only by the narrow beam of his phone's flashlight. He rounds a corner into a pitch black dining room, desperately hoping it's just a blown fuse. But the second his light cuts across the table, the room reacts.
Tengo mucho miedo. Me quedé solo en la casa. Me han pasado cosas desde que vi ese maldito video. Escucho cosas. No hay luz. No sé qué hacer. Escucho muchas cosas. Tengo miedo. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Quién está ahí? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué es eso? Oh, mames.
Do not look away from that table. A massive wooden chair slowly grinds backward across the room with zero hesitation. The screech of the wood is deafening. Antonio loses all control, and the entire video cuts abruptly to black. Believers swear this is undeniable proof of a territorial poltergeist asserting dominance over the living. Notice how the phone didn't drop or glitch, the recording was manually stopped. That leaves us with a chilling question. Did Antonio kill the stream because he panicked? Or did something step between him and the phone to press the screen? Tell me what you think of this one. Buying a remote cabin in the middle of nowhere sounds amazing until you realize you're not the only thing living in the woods. Just weeks after moving into this deep forest property, the owner started hearing unnatural shrieks echoing outside his bedroom every night. He set up night vision security cameras facing the tree line to catch whatever was stalking his house. And what stepped into frame at 3 a.m. will chill you to your core. Look right between the pines at the edge of the screen. Those two glowing eyes aren't just passing through. They're staring dead into the camera lens. Look at the height and how unnaturally fast that massive shadow slips back into the woods. The creator says he scrubbed through this clip dozens of times and still can't match it to a bear, cougar, or deer. The comments section is completely losing its mind, with people calling it a classic crawler or skinwalker stalking the property. What do you think stepped out of the tree lane? Cryptid predator or an urban legend? I'll leave that up to you to decide. This might be the most unexplainable footage ever captured inside the Lizzie Borden house. An investigator was exploring the historic murder house completely by himself. When he reached the master suite where the killings happened, the door started violently locking itself from the inside to keep him out. He shoved the door open, but what was waiting on the other side defies logic. The entire room had turned a deep, glowing crimson with zero light sources on. Look right here as he walks inside.
Trying to enter the Abbey Inn enter suite at the Lizzie Borden house. The door locked on me with no one in there. This is really terrifying.
Out of nowhere, a heavy wooden door violently slams shut by itself. Whatever was in that hallway walked right past his lens. But the night only got darker. Later in the investigation, a bedroom door started rhythmically opening and closing on its own. Every time the door swings wide, the flashlight catches an old porcelain doll sitting in the shadows, locked onto the camera. Watch what happens on the final swing. Look closely right here. He literally kicked a haunted doll out of sheer panic, and the house responded with pure violence. Seconds after fleeing the corridor, Kyle's camera captures something that defies physics. A locked interior door starts buckling outward, getting hammered from the other side. There is no one in that room, yet you can see the solid wood groaning under immense pressure, with only a thin metal latch holding it back as the chains rattle violently.
This place is so haunted. Locked. Bathroom empty. Help.
Watch Kyle's feet slip against the floorboards. He throws his shoulder into that door, and the wood flexes as an equal. Counterforce slams it right back into his face. That is absolute panic. Whatever is inside that room has mass, leverage, and zero intention of letting him in. He instantly taps out, grabs his gear, and bolts for the exit. Paranormal channels are calling this undeniable proof of a territorial poltergeist. The comments section is totally split on this one. Is this proof of an aggressive spirit guarding its territory, or did someone rig this door from the inside? If a door pushed back against you in a haunted house, would you run or force it open? Crawling under your own house in the middle of the night is already terrifying, but what Kyle found hiding under his floorboards is straight out of a horror movie. After weeks of hearing weird tapping and heavy dragging noises beneath his bed, a loud slam woke him up. He grabbed a flashlight, squeezed into the tight crawl space, and pointed his light into the corner. Look at the shadows right here. There is literally a dark figure crouched in the dirt staring back at him. What happened next that same night will give you chills.
What the fuck? Shit. What the fuck? Yo, my house is going crazy tonight. Shit. It's going crazy. This crossface thing just happened, and my freaking flashlight ain't working. Turn the flash on here. Look at this. Look. What the fuck?
This isn't just a haunted room. This entire house is compromised. Kyle has been dealing with this nightmare for over 18 months, and whatever is in their travels through every single square foot. He's literally caught children laughing in pitch black halls and furniture sliding on its own. The comment section is in a massive debate over this footage. Half of the viewers think this is a single, intelligent stalker entity roaming the house at will. But others swear he's dealing with multiple spirits or a demonic infestation that's slowly taking over the foundation. If he packs up and leaves tomorrow, does the nightmare end, or does it walk right out the front door with him? I really want to hear what you guys do in this situation. There's something about grainy 2000s phone footage that makes urban exploration 10 times scarier. This guy was exploring an abandoned building alone, opening and closing doors down the hallway to prove to his viewers that the place was dead empty. He checks the first room, sees nothing, and moves on to the next door down the hall. But look closely at the shadow behind him as he walks, because he's completely unaware that the real nightmare hasn't even started. Watch. Did you see it? As the recording continues, he opened the second door and stepped into a bare, echoing room. Inside that room sits another door, much older and heavier, almost like it belongs to a different part of the building entirely. When he gets close, a sudden explosive bang rips through the complex, sounding like something slammed a wall or struck an object with force. And when he turned the camera around, you can barely make out a faint lingering in the far corner of the room he had just been standing in. Subtle, but undeniably there. Whatever that ghostly shape was, it had no business being in that hallway, and certainly wasn't a welcome guest in that abandoned building. But that introduces a sickening thought. If that figure was behind him the whole time, then what was holding the door shut from the other side? Were he running from a single entity, or did he just get herded into an enclosed room by two things working together? Tell me what you guys think, because my mind just can't think about this one.